Ta, when will you invite me to meet your family? I'm trying, but Dad and Opa are too busy. Some problem is going on in their work. Taehyung's eyebrows furrowed. You are giving excuses. Why would I do that? Because you don't want to marry me. I am sure that more than you, I want this marriage to be happen. He was kidding, but you took it serious. Soon your eyes became watery. You didn't know that why you were so sensitive in his matter. Come on, Jan. I was just teasing you. He stood up from his place and came near you. Look at me now, he demanded, and you obeyed. I love you and I cannot see you crying. Then why you always hurt me like this? It happens just like that when you don't believe me. He was hovering over you. Then he made you stand straight, holding your arms. I believe you, my princess. I am just afraid to lose you. You rested your head at his shoulder. I will talk to Opa tonight. It's okay, take your time. He was patting you back softly. You immediately rushed to your home and then to your father's room when you heard that isn't feeling well. Dad, he was laying on the bed. You went and hugged him. What happened to you? You were sobbing like a child on his chest. I am fine now, Namjoon. Come out, Yan. We need to talk. It's important. You didn't want to leave your father, but you came out when you felt the tension in the air. You Is everything alright, Opa? No. What is it? Our business is at risk. It's getting out of our hands. And that is the reason of Dad's condition. Don't worry, Opa. Maybe that way you can leave this mafia world forever and take a new start. What? Our father gave his whole life to his work, and you are saying we should just let it go? I am sorry. Don't be sorry. We need your help. My help? Yes, you can help us in getting out of this crisis. You were confused that how you could help them. He held your both hands and asked in a very soft voice, will you help us? Of course, Opa. I will do anything to help. He sighed in relief and smiled brightly. Do you remember Mr. Park? You met him at a family dinner. You just nodded. He wants to marry you. That was a blast for you. You snatched back your hands from his grip and looked at him with widened eyes. You wanted him to tell about Taehyung, and here he is telling you about someone else. But Opa, he is a strong businessman. If this marriage happens, then we can establish our business again. How could you use your sister as a deal? You asked him with raised voice. You were hurt, but his expressions became hard. We need your help. Will you turn your back at us when we need you the most? He shouted back. There must be some other way. This is the only way. Look at our father. Do you want him to die with this pain? You shook your head multiple times. He held your shoulders firmly. Get married, or we will lose our dad. He was clearly blackmailing you. You were thinking about your father's health and Taehyung's love. You cannot live without your father, but you will die if you marry someone else. It was even hard to imagine someone else to be your life partner. Your head started hurting because of the sudden tense situation. 2 days passed. You spent these 2 days inside your room crying at your helplessness. Namjoon was pressurizing you day and night. Today you asked Taehyung to meet. Jan, why are you looking so dull? Are you okay? He touched your forehead, sitting close to you. Your eyes welled up at his hair. I wanted to say something. Yes, tell me. He kissed the back of your hand. We should stop. Stop what? This relationship. You tried to pull back your hand. I don't like such pranks, so stop it. He was serious and angry too. This is no prank. I am ending it. Let's never meet again. You stood up and turned to leave when he held your wrist and dragged you at his side. Take your words back now, he demanded furiously. His reaction terribly horrified you. He never talked like that ever. We are not meant for each other. Shut up, he roared, and you closed your eyes in fear. Then he took deep breath to control himself. And when he opened his eyes, they were red. My baby must be angry because I didn't contact you for the last 2 days. I was busy. Sorry, princess. He held your face. He talked calmly, but he wasn't looking so. I am serious, Taehyung. I feel out of love. It's not such a big deal. Get over it. Something stuck in your throat, but you still completed your words. Removed his hands and left with a heavy heart. Is my sister ready? He entered, being all excited, and saw you all ready in wedding dress. He came near you and hugged you. Opa, I cannot do this. You started crying while trembling. He kissed your forehead. Must be nervous. Relax, everything will be fine. No, I like someone. I cannot. You seem devastated in love. He jerked you a little. Namjoon, Chan, it's your wedding day. Gather yourself. He totally ignored your words. I cannot live without him. I was so wrong. He is my everything. How you were gone in some other world. He loved me and I broke his heart. He was broken and I left him. I need to go. You harshly wiped your tears and walked to the door. He pulled you back at your place and gripped your face. Come to your senses if you don't want me to kill him. Your heart was clenched. Opa? No one will be able to identify his dead body. He greeted darkly. Don't, please. I will come after a few minutes. Be prepared till then. He left and you held the chair to keep standing. You filled a glass with water and gulped it down in one go. Taehyung, you didn't realize the changed taste of water. You sat on the floor, your lips were shaking. I love you, Taehyung. I love you too, princess. He heard a whisper near your ear. You wanted to turn around, but soon darkness took over you. You opened your eyes and shivered in fear, finding yourself in an unknown, lavish room. You moved your body to get up and realized that you were no more in your wedding dress. Unknown room, dress is gone, and you were only in your. You held the door tightly around you. The door opened and your heart hammered inside your chest. You doubted your eyes. He walked towards the bed and you were looking like you have seen a ghost. Taehyung, your lips moved, but no sound came out. You flinched when he touched your chin, lifting your face up. Princess? You yanked his hand and backed away in fear. What are you doing? How am I here? And where is your dress? He completed that for you. I burnt it. You looked at him in utter shock. What? I couldn't see you in a dress that you wore for someone else. I told you it's over. And I blinked he sat near you, holding you with your arms. You are mine and only mine. I will burn the whole world, but never leave you. The madness in his words sent a sensation to your spine. It fell down from your chest and his gaze shifted. You covered it again with red face. But soon you remembered your brother's words. I need to go. They must be finding me. And who allowed you to go? You're playing with fire. You screamed at him. You didn't want to see him hurt because of you. I am the fire, Yan. Seeing you shaking in fear, he softened his grip. The deal is done. Their so called business is safe. Now don't worry about them. But how? And Mr. Park instantly came closer to your lips. Don't. You can only take my name. His lips were touching yours. You wanted to say that. Do you want it? It was out of control now. He removed the. Don't you ever hide something from me and fight with your problems all alone. I am here for you. Just trust me and share everything. She nodded like a good child.